Hi there, it's Sally from BuggyBaby. Today I'm going to have a look at the Joie Litetrax 4 pushchair. So this retails at £200 and it's from birth to 15 kilos. So I'm going to open up the box and have a look at what we've got. It's a really good sturdy box, so that's a good thing to start with. Okay. Open the box of this Joie Litetrax 4. We'll see what's inside. You can see as I've opened the box that it's really well packaged and protected. So that's good to see. I've got this covering this area here. So I'm now going to lift it out. And I really love this brick red colour. Look at that. It's really gorgeous. So I've taken the Joie Litetrax 4 out of the box, and immediately you can see we've got a parent organiser there with 2 cup holders and a little area there, secure area with Velcro strap. I'll look at that later. Thankfully, we have got wheels. Really good. I'll take these off, ready to put these on the pushchair. We've got this boot cover here, foot muff. That looks nice. It feels quite light actually, but this feels quite soft, and yeah, so that looks good. And let's have a look. Right, so the rain cover is held in place just there in its own separate bag. And then we've got the chassis and the seat unit and some protective polystyrene as well. Okay, so, have we got any instructions? Normally get some instructions. Yes, there we are. So we've also got some instructions. So I'll have a look at this and we'll work out how to put all the bits and bobs together. So I've got this canopy here, which I'm going to put there. And if I pull up this lock, then not only do we get the other 2 wheels and a bumper bar come out, and we should then have the chassis. There we are. That's good. The chassis is ready to have the wheels put on, so we'll get the wheels and pop them on. So I haven't looked at the instructions yet. Just like to see how intuitive it is, you know, just to see how simple it looks or otherwise. And so far so good. I'm going to pop that in there. It's 1 swivel wheel, and then open the other one and pop that on. She says, trying to undo the plastic. Okay, let's turn it on its end. Let's put this one on here like that. So we've got the wheels there, and these are locking if I want them locked into place. And then let's get the other wheels and put them on the end there. I've got the other bits and pieces here to my side. I'm not going to... Right, so these back wheels look great, don't they? Really, really sturdy, bigger than the front wheels. It looks as though they literally slot in here. Maybe not, maybe I have, so I have to press that button first to slot the wheels in. Let's get the other wheel. There it is. Remember to press that in first. There we are. So wheels are on. And So far, so good. So now I'm going to have a look at putting the canopy on. So to put the canopy on, this also looks quite intuitive. I haven't looked at the instructions yet because I like to see, as I said just now, I like to see how much I can do, you know, without needing to seek help. So if I put that in there and do up the zip, then that is part of that held in place. And then I've got these two side pieces here, which look as though they slot into here and here. So let's see if that works. 1, 2, yep, just slotted those down. And then I've got the canopy, which is great. I mean, look at that. It's a really good, really nice expansive canopy there. If I turn slightly sideways, you can see. So I've got some mesh side panels. I don't know what that toggle's for. I'll have a look later. I can fold up this sun visor if I want to, which I like the look of, really good. It's saying here UP50+, which is great. And once again, don't we love this colour? It's brick red, but it's it feels almost pinky. It's got a kind of pinky hue, and it's a nice soft fabric. Now on this canopy, I've got a peekaboo cover held in place by these two Velcro panels. This is good because it means I can check on baby without wandering around to the front and waking them up. Okay, I've got two zips here, so I'm thinking if I want this canopy a bit smaller, I just zip that up. There you go. And I've got a slightly smaller canopy. But look, that's great, isn't it? I really think that canopy is a really good feature. And if I pull that back and turn it around to the front again, we've got a bumper bar. Let's see if we can put that on. So here it is, bumper bar. It's got padded fabric around it, which is good. Looks like that holds in place there. So question is, where does it go? Oh, look here at the sides are two areas that slot into there. So 1, 2, let's push that in. So that's firmly in place. Lovely. And then we've got a 5-point harness here. There you go, 5-point harness, which has got nice covers on it, which is cozy. And if I press that, opens nice and easily. So the cover itself, the seat unit, it's really nice and smooth. What does it say here? Fold strap, push to lock. Okay, we'll follow that instructions in a minute. Aha, look, push then pull. There's a bit of a clue there for when we're going to fold it up. So yeah, we've got 3 different settings for the harness. So as baby gets older, we can use it on a different setting. Let's see how the incline works. Do we just lift it? Yes, we do. So there we are, nice recline. And at the back, we've got, what have we got? How do we fold it back? Down again. So all you do is squeeze this bar up and it lets you go down 1, 2, 3. So quite a good recline. I like that. And then push it back up again in different grades. And actually, look, that's not bad. That's quite upright, quite a comfortable, well, very comfortable actually. Let me show you sideways. Very comfortable seating position, certainly for an older child. And then if we have a look at the leg rest, does that move? I don't think the leg rest does move. I'm not finding anything under here to pull. So leg rest, I will check on the instructions. Let me just turn it up and have a look. Does the leg rest change? Oh, it looks as though it will. So I just need to do the right thing and read the instructions, really. So if I press the sides of the leg rest, which are here, then it folds down. So there you go. The leg rest folds down and up again. So that's really nice. Feels very sturdy, is what I'm going to say. Handlebars, really nice grip, really good grip. And they look, I'm just trying to think, are they telescopic? I'm going to look on the instructions and find out. So far, I'm thinking this looks really good. It retails at £200 and it's for babies from 0 to 15 months. We've got the 5-point harness. We've got lots of adjustments we can make to fit baby, and I like this foot plate here. That's nice and easy to wipe clean. We've got a good basket size under here, and yeah, easy to reach as you're pushing. We've got a foot brake here. I've pressed it with my hand, but look, that's nice and sturdy. So let's have a look at what else we can say. Now, we haven't put on here the parent organizer, so we'll do that now. I've picked up the parent organizer, and it's got the same kind of slots in the side as the canopy. So I can see that on the handlebar here there are matching slots. So if I pop that in, as I say, I'm being a bit bad, I'm not looking at the instructions yet. So let's push that in both sides. Is that going to stay in? Yeah, I think so. Yes, that's it. So that's good. And then I can put bits and bobs in there. Cup holder. So yeah, that fits nicely. The Litetrax 4 also comes with this boot cover and seat liner, and I've just unzipped the bottom of it here. So if I unzip it into two pieces, there we are. We can see that this here looks like it goes that way round, and the straps feed through into here. And you've got 3 different levels to feed through. So if I choose the bottom level, that should work nicely. There we are. Squeeze that. Yeah. So I'm just going to slide this top piece of Velcro through this little hole and reach down, and there's some Velcro at the back to secure it with. So that's in place. So that's the seat liner. And then if I want to, I can make that into a lovely cozy boot cover as well, or foot muff you might say, by zipping this in place on here. Now that's really easy, and I still haven't looked at the instructions, so put that under there. And look, so this makes this really comfy, doesn't it, for going out in the cold. And you can, because you can undo it, you can unzip it, you can take it, and then if you need it, quickly zip it on. So I think if you wanted to, you could fold that over the top of this bumper bar, like that. Or you can keep it up here like this, you know, give baby a little bit more coziness. And if it was a really cold day, I'd have my canopy down. I would probably extend it fully. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And then if I bring that down as well, and I've got a small baby and I'm out on a cold day, how cozy is that looking? That's looking fantastic, isn't it? I really, really like that. That's making me envious. I wish I was a baby in there. That's brilliant, really nice. So just to recap, we've got the 4-position recline that I mentioned earlier by pulling these 2 bits together at the back. 1, there. 4-position recline, 1, 2, 3, 4, and push that back up again. And we've got the basket underneath that carries up to 5 kilos. We've got the brakes that are linked, so that's really good. We've got air-filled tyres, and I'm now going to have a look at how easy this is to fold. So to fold, the instructions say I have to make sure the canopy is folded back, which it is, and the instructions say to pull up this what's this, a strap. Let's pull this up and see what happens. Not a lot at the moment. What's that? It's a button in here. So you pull up the strap and push this button as well, and look at that, as if by magic it has folded down. And then I can make sure I get that on this side, just push that over there. So that was quite straightforward, and you saw me doing that completely the first time. I hadn't done that before. So just to show you, there it is folded. It's what I'm really pleased with is that it's supposed to stand. So I think if I had locked the wheels in position by doing that, then it would have stood a bit easier. So it's, let me just check this. So I'm hoping you can see that this is a freestanding fold. And now I'm going to bring it back up to fully standing again, fully folded out. So let's see if I can do this without reading anything. I'm going to undo this lock at the side, and I'm just going to intuitively pull the handlebar, and look at that, it's back up again. Is it sturdy? Not quite. What do I need to do? Okay, press down. So let's do that again. Get the hang of this, just to show you, you know, how easy or otherwise it is to fold this. So there we go. Pull up, push down, and then press that onto there, and it's done. And then I'm going to undo, pull that up, make sure I've pressed that down, and it's folded out again. That's great. Now you can use Joie car seats on here, and you don't need adapters, so that's really good. Can use so therefore you can use this as a travel system. Oh, I've undone that. Can use this as a travel system, which is great. Now what else can we tell you? In terms of weight, this pushchair is particularly light considering all the benefits and features it has. It weighs 11 kilograms and it feels really easy to maneuver. It's really lightweight. And if you wanted to, you could buy the Joie Ramble carry cot to put on the chassis instead from birth. So you've got lots of options here. You can use this with the pushchair seat, which, as I say, is very cozy. It's got 4 recline positions. I'd say that's really cozy for a newborn. So if you wanted to buy a carry cot, then it's the Joie Ramble. But if not, you know, this is very cozy and snug. And you can put your Joie car seats on here for when you're traveling out and about and you want to use the car, then you can use this as well. So yeah, I'd say that this retails at £200, really good value for money, good fabrics, good functionality. I'm really impressed. And finally, it comes with a rain cover as well, so that's good. You don't need to fork out for an extra, accessory. The rain cover's included, and it's quite comprehensive. There we are. I think that bit goes over here. Probably goes in there without the parent organizer. I'll try it without the parent organizer first. I think that goes in there. It might go over the handlebars, but I don't think so. So I'm assuming, yeah, that goes around there like that, and round there. Nice velcro to keep it in place. And then if I had the hood up, there we are, put that down there. That's a good size, and it's held in place under here, so you can undo these toggles and hold it in place if you want to. Look at that, a nice expansive rain cover included for the price, for the £200, and that's the retail price. So you'll probably find it less expensive than that if you visit buggybaby.co.uk. This Joie Litetrax 4 will be there. This is the red brick colour, and as we said before, really good value for money from birth to 15 kilos. A really good pushchair. Hi, Sally at BuggyBaby here. Hi, Sally at BuggyBaby. I am going to have a look at the Joie Brisk LX pushchair in pavement. This retails at £150, and it's for babies from birth until they're 22 kilos. So I have scissors in my pocket. Let's open the box and have a look at what you get. So everything's neatly packed inside. Lots of cardboard to stop things getting damaged, which is a good sign. So I'm going to bring this out. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the boxes. So I've taken everything out of the box, and I've got some rear wheels which are combined. I've got front wheels. I've got the canopy and a bumper bar, nice and flexible. And in here I've got a boot cover or a foot muff. So I'm going to now see how we put all this together. I think I'm going to have a look at the instructions actually, because that all looks quite involved. So you get a nice pack of instructions with it, and here we are. It shows you everything that you get. It shows you some accessories not included. So one of those things is a rain cover. I haven't got a rain cover as far as I can see. Okay. So it does also say I don't get a foot muff, but I've got what looks like a boot cover. So maybe that's not a foot muff. Let's have a look at what it says about putting it together and get cracking. So I found the instructions. They're right inside the front cover, of course. And, you know, really good, clear instructions using pictures, which is great because I personally quite like a picture to guide me. First of all, got to put the wheels on. It shows me how to do that. Then open out the chassis, put the rear wheels on. Yeah, I think I can follow that okay. So, first of all then, Here's the chassis. I'm going to turn it round. So I've got this locking clip here, so I'm going to undo that, and then give that there we are, so that clicks into place. Okay, I'm going to turn this down like this so that I can get the wheels on. So I'm going to click the front wheels in place, literally put that in there. That was really easy. And that one. Okay, and they've got, I think they've got a swivel lock, which you press down. The swivel lock with these front wheels operates by pushing up these little caps like that, and then the wheels are solidly locked, so that's good to see. I'll open them up again. Now the instructions show me that the back wheels fit on with the brake on the right hand side as you're pushing, so that just slots in there, and that one slots in, whoops, a daisy, wrong way round, there. Okay, so that's easily done. And then this is the brake, and if I show you that, I've done it with my hand, that's locked everything in, and then easy to release. Now this is one of those you know, shoe saver brakes that you can use without scuffing your shoes, and it's really light and easy to use, so that's really great. So I'm going to turn it up the right way. I had to press down on this part here. This had to be pressed down in order to make the pushchair rigid. So there we go. Let's have a look at the front. Ooh, I've got a footrest, which I am assuming, now look at that, that was quite intuitive. Press each side here, and the footrest or the calf rest is manoeuvrable. I don't know if you'd want it up like that, but if you did, you could, like that, and then down there. So that's good. Nice fabric, quite nicely padded. No padding on the sides, but the actual seat unit's nice and padded. I've got padded covers over the straps and a 5-point harness. If I press that, that's great. That comes out, so that's good. So let's have a look at the canopy and put that on. Right, so I've got the canopy, which is very lightweight, and I think I just literally slot it into those two grooves there. 1, 2. Okay, that was good. And then if I pull it forwards, you can see, there we are. Now I've got to I just got to bring it down to the back. It's got some Velcro at the bottom, which I'm not sure where that goes. Oh, it goes here, look, underneath the seat. I hope you can see that. 1, 2, 3, and then the Velcro on the sides fits on as well. So that's, you know, very straightforward. Fits on like that. I've just accidentally pulled it off, but okay. Oh, and I've got a little viewing window here with just a small flap, and I've got an extendable canopy. There we are. I can press it down there with these two sidebars. If I want to, I can zip this up and make the canopy a bit less expansive. This fabric is UPV 50+, so you get good protection from the sun, and it says that here on this label. So there's your canopy. If you want, you can pull that up like that. There we are. That looks nice and smart, doesn't it? It's quite good having these bars, that straightens that out. And so there's your canopy. And if you want to, if I show you again, I'm going to the other end of the zip. go to the other end of the zip, unzip it, and I'll just do that carefully. There we are. Now, I hope if you can see, that's quite nice, isn't it? That's quite a good size. And once that was secured properly on there with the Velcro, look, that's a good covering for your baby once they're in there. So this is for babies from birth to 22 kilos. And as you can see, that's good. And then to bring the canopy up, there we are, we do that. Brilliant. So now I'm going to put the bumper bar on. Put the bumper bar on, I literally slot it in the sides here. 1, 2. And this bumper bar does have a zip, so you can take this cover off, which is great, because sometimes, you know, these bumper bars bear the brunt of the sticky and the wet, and so it's nice to be able to take that off and give that a rinse. Okay, and so the next thing is the canopy, the foot muff that came with this. Here's the foot muff. It's really smart, I have to say. It looks really tidy and smart. Let's have a look at how it goes on. So it's got a zipped part. If I undo that zip, that actually comes off completely, and voila, we have a seat liner. Well, I've got it upside down. So the seat liner pops on here, and you've got some holes to put the handlebars through. I say handlebars, I don't mean handlebars, I mean these straps. So if I undo that and pull, literally, look, just pull that out, then I can poke this through here, but I think I'm going to have to take these off as well. So I take one off. I'm going to do this just to show you, you know, if you bought this and you just received it, then this is how long it would take you to set it up if you wanted to. So if I can pull that through, I can't. I've taken the covers off of the strap, and now I'm going to just thread the strap into the liner here. And I had it round the wrong way before because I didn't have the logo facing outwards, so I've moved the logo to the right way round. There we are. Whoops, pull that through. There's a piece of Velcro here which attaches over the back there somewhere. Where does it attach to? Maybe it's under, oh, maybe it attaches up there somewhere. Okay, put that there. And then I'm going to just check where that does attach to, because otherwise it's not going to stay in place. I think it attaches up here. I think that's right, but then that may interfere with where this attaches, so I'll look at that later. Okay, so I've put that up there. And then I need to thread this strap through the bottom here, so that, there we are, pull that through, good. And then I've got side parts as well to put the other piece of the buckle through. Hang on, and get that done. 1, 2. Okay, so I've threaded the harness back through the straps, through the cushion straps, and then I've put the back, So I've put the harness back through the straps, the cushioned parts, and reattached it to the 5-point buckle. And now you can see what the pushchair looks like with the seat liner in position, and that's made it feel even more comfortable. And then if I want to, I can use this foot muff to zip onto the top. So the lining is quite robust nylon, which is good for you know, hard wearing. And if I want to attach that, there's a zip underneath here, and I can zip that in there and bring it round underneath. There we are. Just do it carefully. Cool, so that's nice, and that looks nice and tidy as well. And I can either have it up high or maybe fold it in. There we are. If I show you from the side, so that does look very smart, doesn't it? Let me see. That does look smart. I've got my instructions here. If I open up the canopy to show you, there you go. That looks really good. It looks very tidy, very smart. I've got a nice sized basket here. Really useful positioning, so easy to get things in and out of. I've got my brake here, and now I'm going to see how do we fold up this, how do we fold it up? Okay, so to fold this Joie Brisk LX, I'm going to show you, first of all, you have to fold back the canopy like that. And then just here, you've got a really clever button that you have to, if I come down, you can see it. You press that down and pull that up. So if I do that, it makes this umbrella fold work down here. And then I push it forwards, and if I go to the side, whichever side it was that had, there it is. If I go to the side and press that in, then it stays locked, and there's a carry handle. There we are. So that's really good. This Brisk LX weighs just over 8 kilos, and that's really very easily manageable to carry around like this. If I want to unfold it, I haven't looked at the instructions. I assume I'm just literally going to undo this lock. So yeah, undone the lock, and then I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to press my foot there so that the umbrella fold has gone nice and sturdy again, and there we are. So that was really easy to do. Literally press this button, push it forward to lock, and then pick it up using the carry handle. So that looks very straightforward. What does it feel like to handle? Yeah, that feels very light actually. Nice and easy to maneuver. The handles are 2 separate handles. It's not one handlebar, but that's quite a nice position because they kind of point upwards, and your hands feel good, comfortable on there like that, quite sturdily. So I like that. And the seat recline, let's have a look at that. I haven't mentioned that. There's a clip back here which I'm squeezing together, and the seat then reclines a long way down. And if I wanted to, if I just show you, it might be easier if I show you by folding that up. You've got a really good lying position for your baby from birth. So if I There we are. So I've unzipped the boot cover just to show you how nice and flat that seat unit goes. So if I had a newborn, I would feel very confident that that is a really good lying surface for them, because it's, you know, they call it lie flat. It's not completely flat, but you know, that's very cozy for a newborn baby. And you can use the straps to adjust to the size of your baby as they grow. And then by bringing it up, 1, 2, 3, 4 different positions of the chair, literally by pulling it forward and then pulling together on this clip at the back to recline again. So I like that. And that works well. And you don't have the option for attaching a carry cot here, so that would be your newborn option to have the seat down. So the Joie Brisk LX then retails at £150. It's for children from birth to 22 kilos. The canopy does have this extendable part that you can press back up there if you want to. And it is compatible with all Joie car seats. So you can attach a car seat to the chassis and you don't need any extra adapters. So that's good. If I come back here, we can have a look and see what we think. I think that looks really robust, really good, and very good value when it retails at £150. Got suspension here on the front wheels, which is good because that helps to ensure a good smooth ride. We've got solid tyres on both sides, which is good. And we've got the double wheels at the back with the incorporated brake. Nice use of the basket there. And available from buggybaby.co.uk. There we are. That is the Joie Brisk LX pushchair. Hi, Sally at BuggyBaby. We're just going to have a look now at the differences between these two Joie pushchairs. So Joie is a really popular brand that we sell here at BuggyBaby. So people often ask us, but what's the difference between the Joie Litetrax 4 and the Joie Brisk LX? So the main difference is the price. The Litetrax 4 is £200, so it retails at £200, whereas the Brisk LX retails at £50 less at £150. So that's the key kind of value difference if you were looking at your budget. Overall, you can see this for yourselves. The Joie Litetrax 4 is slightly sturdier, more robust model than the other one. So you can see this from the back quite clearly as well. So the Litetrax 4 has got these two air-filled tyres, and the Brisk LX has got 4 smaller tyres. They've both got a reasonable sized basket. They've both got the combined brake unit here, you can see. In terms of the extras, the Brisk LX comes with this parent organiser and it comes with a rain cover, whereas so let's do that bit again. In terms of the added extras, the Joie Litetrax 4 comes with this parent organiser and it comes with a rain cover, and the Joie Brisk LX doesn't have a rain cover and it doesn't have the parent organiser. So apart from that, the same things they both have a bumper bar. The Brisk LX bumper bar is, you know, it's not as robust as the Litetrax 4, but they've both got a padding that comes off. Now let's have a look at the fabrics. You can hear the differences here. The Joie Litetrax 4 has quite soft fabric and it feels quite plush and cozy. The Joie Brisk LX is still cozy, but not as soft and plush as this one here, the Litetrax 4. But it still has the same function. And the Joie Brisk LX does have the seat liner incorporated with the foot muff, which the Joie Litetrax 4 also has. So let's have a look at the canopies. The Litetrax 4 has a very beautiful sturdy canopy with a mesh area. The Joie Brisk LX has a smaller canopy, although you hold it in position with these two side arms, which is good. It is also extendable. It has a visor, as does the Litetrax 4. And you can also unzip the canopy on the Brisk LX to make it larger, like that. And I can do that as well on the Litetrax 4. There we are. Hope you can see those quite clearly. Right, so depending on your budget really, how, you know, that's going to help you make your choice between the two. They both have a reclinable seat with 4 different positions. There we are, that's that one. That's the Litetrax 4. And if I do the same on the Brisk LX, there we are, that goes right down to B flat. So the Brisk LX does have, does have a flat recline, and so does the Litetrax 4. You can use the Joie Ramble carry cot on the Joie Litetrax 4, whereas there isn't a carry cot to go on the Brisk LX. I'm trying to make sure I say the right model at the right time. Yeah, and both of these you can use with all the Joie Group 0 Plus car seats without adapters. So, you know, that's good. So in terms of the key differences then, you get more added extras. I say added extras, you get more in the box with the Joie Litetrax 4. And it's a kind of a sturdier feeling pushchair. You can use a carry cot with it. It's slightly heavier, this one. The Litetrax 4 is just over 11 kilos, whereas this one is like, you know, the younger brother. It's about 8 kilos, so it's lighter. The Brisk LX has a different folding mechanism. So the Brisk LX has an umbrella fold here, and the Litetrax 4 you use to fold by pulling up this handle, and then it folds and it stands flat. So it folds and then it's standalone. So let me see if I can do that and show you one. There we are. So that is folded. I push the lock in here. Oh, I've also pulled a wheel off. Oh, that was very, very clever. It's not going to stand without a wheel. I think that's where I got it out of the box. Okay, so what's the difference then in the fold between the Joie Litetrax 4 and the Joie Brisk LX? So the Brisk LX has got an umbrella fold, which I'll show you now. And the way you fold that, you bring the canopy back, you press this button and pull this up, and that releases the mechanism here. So it literally comes together, you push it forward, and then you put the lock in place down the side, I've just got all the bits and bobs on, so push the lock in place on the side, and then there you go, you lift that up. That is the Joie Brisk LX. So when it comes to folding the Joie Litetrax 4, it has a different mechanism. You have to pull up this strap and press this button here. So if I do that, I've got the wheels locked first for both of them. There we go. So it folds down. Then I've got a lock on the side and it's freestanding. So both of those, there we are, hope you can see. Both of those I've folded with the foot muff on. And then if I want to unfold them again, I do the reverse. So unlock that, give that a flick, and there we are. Similarly, with the Brisk LX, I do the reverse, unfold the lock, which takes me a little bit more time. Fold the lock, and then give it a flick and press down the back here. So that's the difference in the fold. You know, I'd say it depends on what you're looking for and who you want it for. There you've got the key differences from both of these, you know, really good Joie pushchairs. Both available from BuggyBaby.co.uk, and the retail prices, the recommended retail prices for these are the Joie Litetrax 4 is £200 and the Joie Brisk LX is £150. But no doubt there are competitive prices to be had, of course, at BuggyBaby.co.uk.